My name is Eddie Donnellan, and I am a surfer, a mental health worker, and all those things combined into one.
My name is Lynn Dolce, and I'm the CEO for Edgewood Center for Children and Families. My relationship with Eddie started at Edgewood Center.
So Edgewood is a really large community-based mental health organization.
Eddie was overseeing kids who are in crisis and come here for stabilization services.
I used to run camps for Edgewood kids up on Mount Tam, and that's where kind of the origins, I would say, of MeWater started.
MeWater is a nonprofit organization that provides mental health support to its local community members by taking kids surfing.
The youth and the communities that we serve generally are trauma impacted, meaning that there's a lot of trauma in the daily lives of these children and their families.
31.9% of teens worldwide have some type of anxiety disorder. 8.3% of those teens have severe life impairment as a result. Depression is an incredibly common illness worldwide, with about 15.2% of teens suffering from a major depressive episode before they reach adulthood. As a result, suicide is the fourth leading cause of death for teens. Since COVID-19, anxiety and depression have increased a massive 25%, with children being the most impacted.
So far from this year, 2022, we've had about 300 referrals to the Crisis Stabilization Unit, the place where kids come when they're suicidal, very depressed, very anxious. At Edgewood, most of the kids have some sort of mental health challenge. Anxiety and depression is one of the #1 reasons for referrals that we get for kids and youth. Our Crisis Stabilization Unit serves kids as young as 5 and as old as almost 18. So even 5-year-olds are reporting depression, which is really remarkable.
The ocean mitigates anxiety and depression by normalizing blood pressure, raising endorphin levels to make us feel good, and producing negative ions to help the body absorb oxygen and balance serotonin levels. The ocean is one of the most relaxing sounds we can listen to and is often used in therapy to moderate anxiety levels.
For a lot of my clients, they're interested in a way for them to heal and be on a journey of healing, giving kids a chance to be in the ocean and experience that have never experienced that, whether they're surfing or just playing in the waves. It's healing, and any surfer or ocean lover knows that. You go in the water feeling one way and you come out feeling a different, and that's medicine for people who have mental illness. It's a healthy medicine that can be prescribed and taken as such.
Surf therapy is a method of therapy that uses surfing and the social opportunities it provides to promote physical and mental well-being. Surf therapy has been proven effective as it assists children to be attentive and engaged by taking them away from their environment that contributes to their mental health issues, and combining the healing elements of the ocean with the physical and social aspects of surfing.
Surf therapy is a really important aid to metabolizing trauma in the body. So moving your body, getting it going, working through those anxieties and depression really helps your body on a physiological level heal from trauma. When the kids come back from a day with Eddie, they are just transformed. They're calm, they're happy, they feel like they've mastered something, even if it's just getting those darn booties on their feet.
So you guys met Augie the other day, right? So his family lived in the Bayview Hunters Point. Their stepfather was murdered on their doorstep in September of 2021. Augie had already been participating in the program and fell off. Augie was able to re-engage with the program after several months. Augie was experiencing suicidal ideation, he was isolating, he was not attending school. And if you fast forward to now, Augie re-engaged in the program. Augie went surfing with us probably 25 times. Augie is now re-engaged in school. He's seeing a therapist. Obviously, none of this erases what happened for him and his family, but when you talk about outcomes, that's an outcome.
How do I know if I'm making an impact? I see it in the hour and a half, like I've said. I see a difference from when the people come in and to when they leave.
If you talk about long-term success, you've met Anthony. So Anthony's been in the program since he was 10 or 9. He's now 17. He's raised by his grandmother alone. His dad died in jail, and he's going to be the first kid to go to college in his entire family. Success is relative to a lot of different things, and I think, the fact that Anthony is thriving and hasn't gotten involved in the many different distractions that present themselves is pretty amazing. Anthony now comes out with us and mentors the same kids that were his age. Not only is he impacting those kids, but he's impacted his own well-being, his own self-reliance, his own faith that he can do something to give back.
They're just taking these steps to learn a new skill. And what happens when you learn a new skill? You get confident. And a little bit of confidence makes us feel strong. And then when we feel strong, we can often just feel joy. For kids with a lot of mental health struggles or challenges, those pieces of learning a skill, mastering it, feeling confidence and strength, and then getting joy from that it's a gift that they can take with them.
You don't solve trauma in one day. It's an ongoing process. So the idea behind taking kids outdoors is exactly that. Keep exposing them to the outdoors so that they're able to recognize on their own that they can also go outside. But I think it boils down to kind of unpacking, unpeeling back trauma.